Welcome back to Legislation Daily. Let's further explore sexual assault offences as outlined in UK law. Sexual assault in the UK is governed by the Sexual Offences Act 2003, which reformed and modernised the law related to sexual offences. The Act provides a clear definition of sexual assault, sets out the elements that constitute the offence, and outlines the penalties for those convicted. Under Section 3 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003, sexual assault is defined as when a person A intentionally touches another person B in a sexual manner without B's consent, and A does not reasonably believe that B consents. The key elements of this offence are intentional touching. The touching must be intentional, not accidental. The law covers all forms of physical contact, whether with the hands, body, or any other part, and whether direct or through clothing. Sexual nature. The touching must be sexual in nature. This is determined by considering the circumstances and whether a reasonable person would view the act as sexual. Lack of consent for an act to be classified as sexual assault. The victim must not have consented to the touching. Consent must be given freely and voluntarily, and the law provides a clear framework for understanding consent. Reasonable belief in consent. The accused must not have a reasonable belief that the other person consented. The court will consider whether the belief was reasonable based on all the circumstances, including any steps the accused took to ascertain consent. Sexual assault is a serious offence with significant penalties. If convicted on indictment in the Crown Court, the maximum penalty is 10 years imprisonment. If tried summarily in a magistrate's court, the maximum penalty is 6 months imprisonment and/or a fine. The severity of the sentence depends on factors such as the nature of the assault, the vulnerability of the victim, and any aggravating circumstances. Aggravating factors. Sentencing for sexual assault can be influenced by several aggravating factors, such as the use of violence, threats, targeting a vulnerable victim, or committing the offence as part of a group. These factors can lead to harsher penalties. Victim support and protection. The law provides various protections for victims of sexual assault, including anonymity to encourage reporting. Courts can implement special measures to help victims give evidence, such as screens or video links. The Sexual Offences Act 2003 provides a comprehensive legal framework for prosecuting sexual assault in the UK. The Act ensures that the offence is clearly defined, with a focus on the absence of consent and the intent behind the act, while also prioritising the protection and support of victims throughout the legal process. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.